Good evening. So dinner time. Marisol Vera. So dinner time. So today we're going to make Thai red curry. So for this recipe, we will just chop everything what we have here. So I'm gonna show you what ingredients that I have. Good evening, everyone. Whoever is in there, if there's still any. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, I will just chop everything that I have here. So let me just sharpen my knife. Look on the Lord. Thank you. So my knife is done and chopped well. So what I'm going to do is just chop everything. So I will just chop whatever I have. So I will put the bell pepper on this Thai red curry. It's because I don't want to waste this bell pepper. So I still have a lot of bell pepper in the fridge. So I will just put bell pepper on this recipe. So I will put like red bell pepper and green bell pepper just to have a bit of color on this dish. So I will just chop it into like a thinly long slices. Hi Joy Joy! How are you, Joy Joy? So here, and let me chop another one. So I won't use much of the bell pepper. So I will just use some just to have a bit of the color. So bell pepper and red bell pepper. So that's what I'm going to use. And I still have a lot of chopping to do, guys. So just stay with me. So here. So I'm using like a chicken breast here for my Thai red curry. So what I'm going to do is just season this with salt and pepper, this chicken. So I will just season this with salt and a little bit of bell pepper. So this is so easy. So once it's done, we will just leave it. So leave it to season everything and let the chicken like have the flavor of the salt and the pepper in it. So we will just set it aside and we will still keep on chopping. So this is my favorite. So this is my favorite to chop the onions, of course. So we will just chop this off. I will just chop the onion into a tiny slices also. So let me just put some here. So I can put something that I don't need. So here are my onions. So I'm using like a medium size of onion only. Hi Jay, Saison. Saison, hello, hello. So dinner time. So today will be a Thai red curry. So I'm going to have that with a little bit of rice later on. So we will just cut the onion into thinly slices. So this should be fine. So here. So this will be fine. So we don't need a lot of that. So half of that will be fine. So it will be like a medium size of the onion that you have there. Okay. So that is done. And now we are going to chop our garlic as well. So here we have like 2 pieces of the garlic cloves. So we'll just smash this one and chop it off. easy. So here. So this is like a very simple recipe to make. So all you have to do is just have those ingredients. So I put in the description the ingredients that you may need. So that's the important ingredients there. So if you want to put something else on this, some vegetable, that's what I'm doing now, you can also put. But you should have those ingredients that you are seeing on the description. So I'll just put this with the onion as well. That will be lovely. And now we are going to slice also some of the garlic and the ginger that we have. So around 1 inch of the ginger. So this is only the ginger that I need. So if you want more of this, you can also put. So it's all up to you. It depends on how you like those spices on your mouth while you're eating it. But the Thai red curry has to have this flavor on the recipe. So you just cut it into small pieces as well. So here, just a tiny bit of that. And cut it again. So if you have garlic and ginger paste, you can also do that. You can also put that. But if you have like a fresh ingredients like this, so just do that. So it's just easy to just cut it off. Here. So our ginger is done. So ginger is already chopped. So we will just put this aside. And we are going to the next ingredients. So I'll have this lemongrass here. So what I'm going to do with this lemongrass is just cut it off into a tiny pieces. So we will just smash it. I'll just smash it off and cut it. So I will just remove this outer part, which is a tough part. So we remove that. Hi, Mom Vance, how are you? Dinner time, Mom Vance. So we are going to just cut those lemongrass into a tiny pieces. So here. So this is like an extra flavor. So if you have like when you make like a Thai red curry paste, you also have you also need to have these ingredients, but just to, you know, like to enhance those flavors. So when I cook the Thai red curry, I'll just put like an extra ingredients on that. So this is it. So here, so we chop everything and everything. So we are going to chop also this galangal. So I have like a tiny bits of this galangal. So I don't want to throw this. I said I'll just might use this one for my Thai red curry. So just chop the galangal as well. So you can always chop the galangal into a tiny pieces. So, you know, when you smell the galangal, it's always, it's like, there was like a spice on it already. And you just need like tiny pieces of that galangal. So you don't need much of the galangal because galangal has a very, very strong flavor. So you don't want to empower the rest of the ingredients that you have there with this galangal. So we are just going to need like small pieces of that galangal here. And that's it. So we just wipe our knife and wipe our chopping board. And we are ready to cook that. So what other ingredients that I have here? So I still have this lime leaves here. So we're just gonna chop it later on. So all you need, because it's just easy to chop this one, so all you need is to release that flavor from these leaves. And also we have this star anise as well. So star anise gives like a spice flavor, and also like how do I describe the star anise flavor? It's kind of like aniseed. It's from aniseed. So you don't need to have more of this flavor. You only need like a little, just one piece will be enough for this recipe. So I will just leave the star anise on that side so I won't forget that. So since we are already seasoned our chicken, so I will just mix it all up. So we'll be needing this more of the spoon here for the tasting later. So once you season your chicken, you just have to mix it. So mix the seasoned chicken breast there. And now we are going to start cooking. So but first, let me just give you an idea of what's going inside. So what I have here. So I have this Thai curry paste. So you can also make this one. So if you want to make this curry paste, we can always do the live show on how to make this curry paste here, because it's just easy to make this. And also we need this coconut milk. So coconut milk is so important on this recipe because that's like the main part. So you always have to have like a coconut milk when you make a Thai red curry. So that gives like a sweet flavor on your Thai red curry, because I don't want to use any sugar on this. So I'll just use coconut milk to sweeten it up. And also I might put some of this eggplant because I don't want to waste this eggplant here. So I will just chop it off later because eggplant is so easy to oxidize. So this is like a last chop that we are going to do. So now we are going to start cooking. So we will be needing this small pan. So pan into a medium heat, again as we always do. Oops. And we are going to put olive oil. So you can always put cooking oil. So any kinds of oil will be fine here. So olive oil, just to have like at least healthier meal on this. So just make sure that those oil will be on each side of the pan. So it will be all coating up with oil. So who's here? Saison official. Hello, hello. Maricel Vera. You guys come and eat. This will be our dinner. So dinner time with Thai red curry. So this is just so easy to make. So but before that, I'm going to get rid of that. See, we won't be needing that. So first in the pan. So the first in the pan will be our red curry paste. So we wanted to have that flavor in our chicken. So this will be the first in the pan. So it will be in the medium heat, especially when your pan is really hot. So you need that to be in the pan straight away. So here. So you don't want to splash everything on yourself. So make sure it will be in a medium to low heat. And put that in the pan. So make sure that it's all coating up with that oil that we have there. So here. You see that? So it's so easy, guys, to make this. Here. So make sure that you have all this color of the Thai red curry here. And now when it's fragrant like this, so you can add that one piece of the star anise here. The star anise will be there, so it should have the flavor of the red curry paste as well. So you just need to have that fragrance there. And now at this point, we will start to put our chicken. So chicken has to have those flavor of the Thai red curry. Here. So make sure the chicken will coated with those flavor of the Thai red curry paste that we have. So all the sides of the chicken. So what we're going to do, so all mixed up. Here. We'll just cover this up for some time, just to infuse those flavor that they have there. And the next part is we are going to put all these ingredients here. So we have this galangal, lemongrass, so ginger and also garlic and also onion. So that will go in later on once this one has all the flavors in it. So let me just get my, so I feel I don't want to burn myself. Just that. So just mix it all up. I hope you guys can see this. I can smell. So I can smell the flavor of the paste. Everything in there. So here. So I'll make sure I won't miss any of those pastes there. So it's all in there. Put it in. And at this time, we are going to put first, I prefer to put like lemongrass and the galangal first because this is like a little bit tough. So it has to be like tender on the meal. So here, we are going to put that in. So lemongrass and galangal. So that will be there. And mix it all up again. So make sure that it has all the flavors of the galangal in there. Oh, look at that. Yummy, yummy. We'll try to cover it up again. And the next will be all of this. So ginger, garlic, and onion will be the next. And then later on, then we are going to put our coconut. So here. That's it. So everything is almost there. So I'm just gonna cover it up so they have the flavors of all the spices that we put there. And afterwards, we are going to put this coconut milk. So, Dong avance. So here. So we will chop now our eggplant. So I will be needing this eggplant. So I will need like maybe only half of this. But anyway, I will just put all in here. Here. So we are going to put later on with this. So I can smell everything in here and it smells so nice. You guys have to try this recipe. There. And at this point, we are going to put our coconut milk. So coconut milk will be our next. So here's our coconut milk. See that? See how nice it is with coconut milk? That is delicious. Mmm. Yum. Yum. So here. So once you coated it with the coconut milk, we are going to mix it all up. So now we are going to cover it up again. So bring this to boil and let the coconut milk sit in there with our chicken. And we are going to balance the flavor with our fish sauce, and the last part we'll be putting all the vegetable in, and we are ready to go. So Marisol Vera, I hope you're here to taste this one. So this is like a lovely dish. See that? That is yum. Just put that. And this is so easy to make. You see that? So all you have to do is just put all the ingredients that you have in a hot pan and your dinner is ready. So here, going to cover it up again. And for the meantime, I'm gonna do is just slice our lime leaves here. So what I'll do is just cut this one in half. So we don't need this part here, so we throw that. So all we need is just that leaves there. So the flavor of that leaves is really, really nice and so fragrant. You know, the when you smell it, it's like a lemony texture, and yet it's so fresh. So here, so yum. So what I'm going to do with this is I will just gather this leaves. So we are going to fold it later. So we are going to just chop it into tiny pieces, because when you eat a Thai red curry, you want to eat also all the flavors that you have that you put there. So when you put it like, when you just cut it into half and then put it in the pan with those ingredients, so sometimes this is also tough to chew. So what I'm going to do is just cut this one into a tiny, tiny slices, then we can put later on. And yet, we can always release the flavor by doing this. So, we'll just cut this one. So, slide it with your knife like this, just to get like a tiny pieces of that. I can smell already the smell of the lime leaves here, and it's really, really yum. So here, so it's just so yum, 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 yum. You guys have to be here to smell my kitchen. So here, so that's it. So we are going to use that later on. So we are going to check our chicken here. Look at that. So I can almost this is really good. So now at this point we are going to season it. So I'm going to put some fish sauce. Fish sauce around 2 tablespoons. So if you'll be needing more fish sauce on this, you can always add. So just start with a small amount of the fish sauce. And if you want more, you can just add up. So here. So the next part will be tasting part. So I will taste the sauce if it's okay enough with the fish sauce. Yum, 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 yum. And now we are going to put our eggplant and our bell pepper. So eggplant in here. So this is optional, guys. You can just skip it if you want. But since I have this vegetable on the fridge, I will just put in here. So at least when you eat something, you can always have the chicken and the vegetable at the same time. So I can eat it all together. So we'll just mix it, and you can always just simmer it. So since I already chopped the eggplant into tiny slices like this, so eggplant is easily cooked anyway. So 5 minutes to 10 minutes maximum. This is all good. Even less than 5 minutes that will cook. So here, I will just cover this up. Jing, Johnson, Engineer PH, Saison, Maricel Vera. So thank you for tuning in and always tuning in every time. So, Saison. So guys, if you have any question and if you want me to cook some of the dish that you have in mind, you can always request for that. So I can just cook it for you guys and give my recipe on that. So there's no issue for me to do that. So here. So make sure to mix all in there and everything will have that flavor of the curry that we have. Looks delish. Don't worry. Every time I eat a nice food, I always exercise. Okay? So I won't be fat. So that is our... You want me to show you guys how it looks like? You see that? I can smell in the whole room how it smells like. So now we are going to put our chopped lime leaves here. I can even smell the chopped lime leaves in my fingers, you know. So this is so fragrant, and it's always, you know, it's always matched with the spice of lemongrass and also even the fish sauce. So when you put like a little bit of lime leaves there, so it always enhances all the flavors in there. Here, so we are going to put our lime leaves. So just cover it up to have those flavors in there. So just make sure the chicken has the flavor of all the spices that we put in. I'll just mix it all up again and cover it for another 3 minutes to 5 minutes. Then we are done with our Thai red curry. Gee, look at that. That's a nice Thai red curry, guys. You have to try this recipe. I'll just taste it one more time. Yum! Yum, 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 yum. That. So we're going to just put that to simmer for 3 minutes to 5 minutes, then we are done. So I think even 2 minutes will be fine on that. So thank you again for being here. Maricel Vera, always here. Saison, Joy Joy. So thank you for watching there, Joy Joy. And let's see here. So Vance TV. And also, oh, Lip Redeem. And Lukundalor. Nelski. That's it. Let me check our Thai red curry again. So I think we are done here. See? We are good to go with our Thai red curry. So I'm gonna switch this off. I'll just show you one more time. So the reason I'm showing you my dish, so you guys can come and try it and also do the same thing. So here, see? So that's how I make my Thai red curry, guys. So see you guys next time on the live dinner dish again, or lunch dish again. So I might be seeing you on Saturday. Saturday I have a live show, so it will be like a Christmas special on Saturday. So please don't miss out. So it will be at 12 p.m. Philippine time. So Dubai time will be 12 p.m. Dubai time and 4 p.m. in the Philippine time, I think. Yeah. So see you guys next time. Bye bye. I'm gonna end this live stream because I need to eat this. So bye. Maricel Vera. Bye bye.